edition of Word on the Street. I'm your host, Sandra Branch, and we're broadcasting live from Out of the Mud Inc. Media on 412 Saginaw Street. We're joined by a special guest from the Flint Public Art Project, Joe Schipani. He's joining us from Acamel, Mexico, where he's located now. But we're having a mural festival in September, September 22nd through the 28th. Joe, welcome to Word on the Street. How are you?
Hello there, Sandra. How are you?
Hi, Joe.
I'm doing
How's
good.
everything in Acamel, Mexico?
It's beautiful, sunny day almost every day. Went and spent some time at the pool this afternoon to come home and watch the monkeys play around in my backyard. And then on a phone call with one of my good friends, Sandra.
Yeah, we really miss you here in Flint, but you'll be joining us
I
in
will.
September for the
I'll
Mural
be there on the
Festival
18th.
on the 18th. Do you hear that,
I'll be
Flint?
in Flint. I'll be in
And
on.
the
I'll
rest
be
of
in
the
on.
world that's watching, this is Joe Schipani. He's part of the Flint Public Art Project. He's one of our directors. We're a board run organization, nonprofit 501c3. We're coming out with a mural book, the first mural book for Flint Public Art Project. Joe has curated several books, but this is the first mural picture book for your coffee table. Tell us about the book, Joe.
Well, one, I've written other books. This is the first one I've curated.
Oh,
But no, it turned out really good. I helped curate, I should say. It was a group effort by a bunch of us. There is over 300 different murals, photos of murals in there, of different murals in there, plus our small project, also go small projects like utility boxes, parks, all kinds of different fun stuff that we've done over the year.
yeah, our
Um,
partnership with Keep Genesee County Beautiful and
few,
the Flint
yeah,
Parks and
yeah, and the Flint Pike stuff. There's like the Mott Park mural that's on the tennis court that Mike did.
Mike
Um,
Cobley.
Mike Cobley, yeah, and then there's the bunch of our, I don't know, what are the electrical boxes that we've done that are going to, some of those are shown in there, highlighted. But I mean, there's so many murals in there by so many talented artists. I mean, even going through our list of artists, our from Flint artists, we've got a lot of heavy hitters here. I mean, in
Oh,
Flint, I
yes.
mean, we got Kevin Burdick and we've got
Crap.
Charlie Boyke, which are like,
Wait.
OG legends in the area.
Oh, my
And then
God.
you
Yeah.
have, and then you have Johnny Fletcher and Zach Curtis, who are just
Geez,
like coming up
Johnny
behind.
Five. He's got
Right.
quite a following, and we've only been
Oh,
working with Johnny for how long?
yeah. 2 years.
2 years, and he's already
Yeah.
an international artist. That is
Yep.
amazing. And when
Well,
you, what kind of feeling do you get going on these journeys with the artists that have never done a mural all the way to traveling around the world with them?
it's amazing because I mean, it started off like I got to go in 2022 to Mexico with Kevin, Zach, and Polly. And that was their first time ever in a festival.
Zach Curtis.
And not only in a festival, but in Mexico.
I bet you
And
guys had just such memories, and that's the fun thing about
right.
the mural book.
Well, oh
It
my
gives you
God, I
some
remember
cool
Zach when
backstories.
we walked through the going through immigration and customs here in Mexico, and he just got his passport. This is his first time out of the country. He was so
Zach.
excited when he got his passport stamped and all this other stuff, And then it's like I got to go with Johnny. Johnny and I came down here in November of 2022, and he got to paint down in Acamall in 2022. And then this last year, I went with him. We also went to Chunky, California, and he painted where he painted. But I also got to go with him to a thing in London, and so it was really interesting to be able to do that getting it all together, getting it all going to these places with people. I mean, it's like when Johnny started, like you said, he never really painted a mural before. I mean, he's
It was
played
his
with spray
first
paint,
mural
he's
2
painted the
years ago.
rock and all this other stuff before, but
Now
that
he's a
was his first
regular
mural.
star.
And
Yeah.
it took him 14 days to do it, but he was all excited. I mean, I that so this book here is just a coffee table book, but it's like going through those and getting the photos and looking through the photos and selecting, helping, working with the group to select the best image that's going to go in there for each mural. But for a lot of people, other people working on it, they were just photos, right? To
Mhm.
me, every photo was a memory of
And
like
a
so many
story.
things. It's like Emily Ding's birthday party where she couldn't decide whether she wanted a chocolate or vanilla cake. So
Yeah.
we just got her one of each. We got her a small chocolate and a small vanilla. So that way she didn't have to choose. We celebrate birthdays. It's like the endless birthday parties, the endless late
Backyard
night talks on the porch, the
talks,
backyard
the porch.
barbecues,
Yeah.
all kinds of fun stuff. And,
Even
going
the
around exploring Flint
the
and
language
even other
barriers
people.
that we had when we first were bringing in international artists, but surpassed all that and were able to bring beautiful artwork to Genesee County and surrounding areas. So I know that we have made a big impact
Right.
in
And well, the
in
great thing about this book is we have artists from all over the world. There's over 23 different countries, photos of their murals. There's some of the biggest names in mural work in that book. So you've got some amazing things to look at. Eric Scott in it. You have Nomad Clan, Monda Vane, Murals Leon, In Decline. You have Jabber, White Ninja, you have Corn Nemec out of all people.
yeah,
I
Coney.
mean,
Yeah, we even had movie
90s
stars.
heartthrob from his movie stars, and we got a great mural from him.
Right,
We've got,
and people are seeking us out to give us their
right,
talent because they like the mission. They
yeah,
understand the assignment. And
and
how does it feel to be embraced by these world-class artists that are willing to share their talent with local artists so we can develop them? How does that
it was
feel?
amazing. It's amazing because it was like when these artists, I would literally, I don't know how many times I've gone to. The one thing about mural artists, okay, so you invite a mural artist to come here. Half the times you don't know if they're black, white, male, female, whatever. I mean, you have no idea. I mean, an
With some
example,
of the names, we really don't.
Mister, Mister Mr. Period B baby. Is that a male or a female?
You
Would
never
you have thought
know.
that was a Latino woman? No, neither would I. But you show up at the airport and you pick up a complete stranger, and it's weird because I got to the point to where I can pick a muralist out of a crowd, out of like 100 people walking out of an airport, and I could be like, okay, that's the artist right there, and pick up these complete strangers, and these complete strangers lived at my house for anywhere from a week to a month,
Right.
and with all kinds of other artists, and so it was just like I don't know, they came as strangers, left as family,
Yes.
and each mural, like I said, has so many memories to them. So
And
I hope
that's the
everybody
great thing
enjoys the
about the
book.
book is they get your backstories and
Well,
your
no, not in the book, you
experiences.
don't. Not in the book, you don't. Not in this one. This is just photos with the name and the artist.
Oh, this is just the picture book.
This is just the photo book. The next one, which is a long thing, the next one that I'm working on over the winter here, um, is going to be the other. It's going to have all these
It's gonna
stories,
have
but
the
not only my
narration.
stories, but artist stories, community stories. So if you have stories that you want to share with us, please, please, please let us know. Get with either Sandra or myself, and we can make sure some of those get incorporated into the book. So we have plenty of time to gather those stories. But most importantly, we need your help and ordering the mural book on our patronicity. I think there's like 7 days left to pre-order your book.
We really need people to pre-order these books
Yep.
so we can actually bring a second print. So let's get
Right.
out there and order these books now. It's going to a nonprofit, Flint Public Art Project. You can look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and you can look us up in the national nonprofit registries. So we are
Yeah.
legitimate and legal. We've been in business with the murals since 2018. We've put up over 335 murals in Genesee County and surrounding areas that have helped to put a juxtaposition of beauty to blight and also to revitalize minority and micro business districts, because usually the best way to renovate an area and to bring eyes is to bring art, public art to it, and we bring community where it meets commerce. So we really need you to support this project and to pre-order these books. Joe,
Yes.
tell
Yes.
us more about the pre-order process. Where's the link that they can get
The
outside?
link is on the in Indiegogo, and you can find it on our Facebook or Instagram, Flint Public Art Project Facebook or Instagram, or you can also find it in on our webpage or on my personal one. It's pretty much, and pretty much. I think Kevin's got it posted on his. I think Johnny's got it posted and pinned on his Facebook. So
I do
should be
too.
easy to find, and Sandra does. And then, so here's the thing: is right now we have enough to order uh, enough copies to send one to everybody that already pre-ordered, and then one for each one of the artists, but no additional to sell. So unless we start getting some sales in the next 7 days, that this will be your only chance to buy this book.
Yeah, it's very important that you pre-order. We need to get this book into a lot of people's hands because the Mural Project has touched so many. Joe, tell them about the Best in the World Murals by Artscape competition. How many times have we had a mural that has been entered into Best in the World?
Oh, and a few of the online competitions and some of the online magazines. It's not Artscape, but it's different. I can't remember the name of the street something, street art cities and
Street
stuff like
art,
that.
yeah.
But we've had multiple murals. Emily Ding, Slim Savant, Kevin Burdick, even Johnny Fletcher was in one of them. Nomad Clan, Alo and
Alo
Seiko were in it.
was our most recent,
Senkoe was in
2020,
it a few years ago.
yeah,
Osiris has been,
2401
yeah,
Lapeer Road if you wanna see our latest one that was Best of October in 2023. So
yeah.
everybody get out there and share the Mural Project book uh, post on your page so we can get as much circulation as we possibly can. We really need you to share that post, that link.
And it's very
Um,
crucial for our 2025 funding. I mean, the more books we're able to buy, the more money the more money we can raise, and the more if we can raise the whole $10,000 that we need for this, that will give us enough books to fill our orders and do everything else. Have books for sale at Totem Books at this regular price, um,
Totem
and it
Book
will
is
also give
located
us
on Court Street across from the White
the
Horse
White Horse.
Tavern.
But that will give us enough money. The profits from those will give us enough money to do 5 meals next year. And I know that people
Um,
are like, "What are you talking about?" But meals are expensive, and we would be able to do that. We'd be able to give the artists some money. We'd be able to buy food. One of the challenges right now we have a hard time with is a lot of funders do not want to pay for food, and so therefore we either have to ask places for food donations or we have to pay for it out of our own pocket. And, Sandra and I have done that for many, 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 many years. And so we could really use some help and support
we need the
on that.
help. We
Yep.
need the support. And it's really important that we get the community behind us. We want to know that you appreciate what we're doing because we definitely appreciate the artists that are coming and donating their time and talents to making Flint and Genesee County a better place, a more beautiful place. So if you could join us, with sharing this post and ordering your copy of the Flint Public Art Project mural book this year, we will be able to do more in 2025. We really appreciate that. And also, we're looking for any donations of gas cards if you want to give them to help the artists this year and our volunteers and runners. And maybe even if you want to donate some food cards, we can
Yep.
use those.
Or if you're a restaurant and you want to donate food for 20 to 25 artists on September
22nd through 28th.
23rd, 23rd to the 28th. If you want to donate lunch for 25 artists, that would be amazing. We're still looking for people to help with that. We're also looking if you have some great swag for your business and you want to put something in our swag bag, let us know and we can make sure we can put that in our swag bags and get you promoted and promote your business. We just like to give some nice higher quality stuff to our artists
Our
during the
artists really
festival.
appreciate Flint swag. So if you have
Uh-huh.
a business or you know someone that has a business and they've got Flint swag, we'd like to put those in the artist bag because it's a
Yep.
nice feel good thing for them to go
Oh,
home with back to their
right. And we've
country.
gotten such great things from people. One year we got Fitbits donated for the artist. We've gotten um, different kind of cool merch.
T-shirts,
Yeah,
caps,
t-shirts, massage
water
bags,
bottles,
or
bags,
right.
book bags,
Yep.
backpacks,
Hats.
hats, all
Yep.
kinds of merch, keychains. Um,
Coffee cups, all kinds of things that we've gotten over the years. So
And we really appreciate that. We really
yes.
do. And if you have a business that's just starting and you just have some giveaway swag, give us a call. Give me a call, Sandra Branch, sandrabranch1@gmail.com is my email, or you can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and we can
Yep.
come pick that up. But we
Or
need,
you can reach out to me at Joe, at flintpublicartproject.com.
and we will have someone retrieve your swag.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
I
I'm
may be
glad
in
we got
Mexico,
that
but
out.
I have else there.
Yeah, he's got several, his arms reach long, long and far. So, we've got Joe on the job, and Joe can really knock out a lot of things. He can make the impossible possible. So we wanna help him and show him we really appreciate him, and we miss him. We miss him here in Flint, even though he's down there in Mexico, he makes his duty to come back here for the mural festival to make sure everything flows smoothly and that we have artists. Tell them about the artists this year, Joe.
Well, we've got mostly local artists, but every year we luck out. So we have a couple of great artists coming in. Um, Braun, who also filmed uh, Half Dead Fred in Flint. He's also a mural artist. He goes by White Ninja. Him and his wife are going to be coming for the festival. And so they were actually really sweet. They paid for their own flight to come here. And we're going to be doing a double feature at the festival of Half Dead Fred at U of M Flint, and then Pancake Man, which is his newest movie, on Thursday night. So we're going to do a double
Matchboxes.
feature
Oh, we
there.
got some people saying they want to donate some stuff. Yes, we'll get that.
Yes,
Keep calling in. Whatever you've got,
yes. And then so
even
him
lighters.
and him and his wife, which are amazing artists, they did the one that was Flint Town on the old McDonald building
Oh yeah, and
with the old car on it.
a lot of the murals are being torn down. So
But we are
we
having some. But that I mean, here's that's the thing is that's the goal of the project. The goal of the project was to to help beautify this blighted area until those blighted areas come down
That's right.
and
Public
make
art is
life better
temporary.
for the neighborhoods.
Public art is temporary, so you have to enjoy it while it's there.
Mhm.
But we also have a number of signed prints of the murals that are gone or still here. And you can also
We have
contact.
some. We're very limited. We're still limited. We don't have everyone, so be
No, we
careful on that
don't.
one.
We have some left though,
So we have a
signed
few
and
left,
numbered.
yes.
So we still do have some things to sell that you can purchase and put on your wall. Every donation helps.
Yes, it does.
And as far as the paint is very expensive. We don't use just spray paint from Home Depot or Walmart. We use specialized aerosol spray paint that's very costly. And we usually order about a pallet, which is what, $7,000, Joe, in just
We're
paint?
at our discounted price at $7,000. Normally, it would be about 15 to 20. We get half off if we order certain quantities. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's not to mention all the caps that we use. Caps are like
yep.
the brushes that the artists use, but it's an aerosol cap that gives you either a fat spray or a thin spray or fine lines, heavy lines, and it also um they also cost. And then
They also
they're
cost 25 cents each, and they go through a ton of them.
a ton, a ton. There's so much
So if you,
expense with the scissor
people
lips.
used to joke around with me because I'd go to these mural sites and they'd see me, and I'd be sitting there picking them all up off the ground. And they're like, "Oh, come on, that's just a cap. It doesn't cost much." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I've got like 50 of them right here that are thrown on the ground. That's 25 cents each, you know?"
Right. It's money. It is
And when you're
money. It's
pinching
a lot of
every
money.
penny, you're going to make sure that you get every penny's worth, you know?
And everybody thinks that we get paid. We don't get paid. This
Oh,
is a
gosh.
board-run organization, and we all volunteer. As a matter of fact,
Right.
we pay more than we make. So
Oh, I
I
know.
want anybody that wants to talk to Joe to give us a call in at 248-820-5053. If you got some good merch or t-shirts, or you want to make a t-shirt for us or donate the
Also,
t-shirts for printing, we need that too. So give us a call. Let us know what you can part with, what you can donate,
yeah.
because we do appreciate you. And we will give you credit on our sponsor forms. So
And
give
also,
us
just so you know, I do have a surprise. We do have a surprise international guest artist coming. Sandra, you know who it is, but no one else knows. So I got one really good international artist coming that I was
yeah,
able to pull
it's
that
hard to
out of
keep
my
a
hat.
secret, but
So
I'm going to.
I know.
We want the people to be surprised that we have some announcements. We will have meet the artist events and we will have panels as if we can afford to put on these programs and programming. It depends on you and what you donate. So come
Yep.
on, open up your purse. If you know somebody that could be an angel funder, we are definitely looking for angel funding. We can't get all of our money from one source, and we have to have matching funds for a lot of things. So we need a lot of small donations to come in. And that's where you come in. We really count on the public. We really count on the people that enjoy the artwork to donate, to step up, be part of this. We want you to have ownership in the artwork. Now,
Yes.
Joe, we have a lot to discuss, but we are actually running out of time. Is there something you would like to talk about for the next 4 minutes?
Oh, one of the things I would like to talk about, well, we talked about a great festival. It's going to be some great people coming. We got some great, our local artists. We got Kevin Burdick, Charlie, Johnny, and Zach, and Paulie. So we got all of our regulars coming, Crystal, and
Isaiah.
then Isaiah, and then we have next year we're planning something. We got a big surprise thing going to be revealed during this whole Free City event. So it's going to be an interesting mural concept that nobody knows that's going on,
It's
and I'm excited to
so
unveil it.
exciting.
Let's hopefully make sure it all happens the way it's supposed to happen, and we'll
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure that works.
I'm sure it
But
will. They'll be
we're
talking
also
about it.
partnering with in 2025. We're partnering with Totem Books to build an art park in the back lot there that is going to have walls that will have art changing out on them, temporary walls or walls, permanent walls put up there that will have art changed up on them, kind of like the block, but more curated.
Yes, and they know that area. We have a lot of live music happening there
Yep.
in the back of Totem, so it'll be a wonderful addition to the downtown Grand Traverse Business District. It'll be really
Yes.
nice, and it will complement Totem's rap book mural rap.
Yes, it
So
will.
I can't wait to see that. Um, Now, our artists stay with our board members since you're not here. And we really appreciate Annette O'Malley for being part of
Yes.
the
Oh my
board
gosh. All you guys.
and housing
You
artists.
you
and,
and Charlie and
and
Kevin
Charlie.
and
And Kevin.
Johnny and
Yeah, everyone picked it.
Annette. They have and Wayne. I mean, we
Yeah,
just had
Wayne
even
Rodick
Linda Polly
has
last
been
year.
a champion
So we've
fan
had
of
so
Flint
many
Public Art Project. He goes to support
wonderful
the
volunteers.
independent artists at their gallery openings, and we want you all to do that too. We want to embrace our artists even when they're coming in a new community. We want to show them that support and love, and we really want to encourage them and give them that um, s- boost of confidence that takes them to the next level because we see it every day with these
Hmm.
artists how they grow leaps and bounds. Kevin started out a great artist, but he has improved since
Oh
the
yeah.
projects have started. So we really enjoy watching these artists grow, and we really enjoy bringing art to our communities.
Guess we do.
And Joe, we can't wait to have you back in Flint and show you that we love you. Now,
I'll be there in a month.
a lot of people are asking about the Mama Soul mural that
Uh-huh.
came down. Now, that wasn't our fault. We put a
No.
mural on a building, and the building was not sound,
Correct.
and so that wasn't
Does
our
it
fault.
mean another one might not pop up soon?
But yeah, I was gonna say, but you better keep your eye peeled because there might be another one popping up.
I already put a bug in an ear.
All right, all right. And we have a lot of local figures that are and community members that have been honored in the murals, and we enjoy that because when we go to a community, we're not putting up what we want to see. Where our artists are interviewing the community and finding out what's going on and what they want represented because we
That's
want
the
them to have
amazing thing.
ownership. And that's what really counts is when
Yes.
you know that this is something you want in your community. Just like Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King. Those are some wonderful inspirational murals and have changed lives. So we enjoy that. And we want to know what do you have to what you want to see and where you want to see it. We're always taking walls and being donated walls, but we've got enough for this festival. But if you have an extra wall that is facing a street and will get a lot of attention, we'd like for you to contact us so we can come check it out. Well, thank you, Joe, for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We love
Thank you for having me.
we love what you do for the city, and we love the fact that now you're putting on international festivals. Can you tell
That's
us a
right.
little bit about your international festivals that you're curating for other cities and how that started out of Flint Public Art Project?
Yes, right now I'm working on one with Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and working with Akamal, but and help just to help Akamal. Akamal's already had a festival year, so okay. So don't. I'm not trying to say I'm doing that festival. I'm just told them I'd be helping out. Just getting out there in the mule world and getting to know people, and then also with my connections with the community foundation, working in food systems. I've
We
mentioned you
really
and
want to
others.
thank the Community Foundation for
Yeah,
supporting
they've
us,
been
as well as the Mott,
Mott Foundation, keep Genesee County beautiful. But
Keep Tennessee
I
County
mean,
Beautiful.
but I when I did work with the community foundation in food systems, I met a lot of people from around the world in a way, and then some of the conferences I went to, and then over the years have developed into little mural projects. And then when I moved down here, two of the artists that have painted in Flint have been wanting to put on uh, festivals down here, and they got the state got money for that kind of thing. So we're working through all that and trying to get that going. And yeah,
So it's actually a development of our artists. It takes them from where we found them, where they were, and developed
yeah,
them to world class muralists. And you're making sure that they get that world exposure. We
yeah.
appreciate that, Joe. And we want to thank you for joining us and for spending
Welcome.
your time with us. Now you enjoy that meal because I hear you cutting something up.
Oh yes.
Okay. And
So,
say
all right.
hi to the dogs, Meg.
Yep, they're right over here staring at
Hi,
me.
Meg.
So, all right. I'll
Red.
talk to you later.
Everybody. Bye bye. See
Bye
you
now.
later. Thank you for joining us at Word on the Street. Producer George F. Grundy, our favorite veteran, and James Mayfield. We thank you very much for joining us here. And thank you for calling in. Don't forget, if you have swag, contact me. Our artists want to represent Flint all over the world.